What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be installing the best budget-friendly body kit on your Lexus IS300. Now, I think you guys are going to enjoy what we picked up. Everything we got, we did get off of eBay, and we chose the best reviewed products to make sure that we got good quality parts. Let's get started on installing this body kit, and let's jump straight onto the grill. All right, now the grill is actually pretty easy to take out. It's going to be 3 bolts here. Now, if you guys are like us, we actually don't run those bolts because we want the weight savings. Okay, not actually. We bought the car without them. But 3 bolts here, take those out. Then you're gonna come behind the grill here, and you can kind of see in here, there's just a couple tabs along the bottom there. You're just gonna push those down, and then the grill should wiggle its way out. So let's go ahead, let's get the grill removed, and then we'll throw in the new one. All right, so here is that old grill, but check out that new one. Dang, it looks so good. The Altezza Grille is definitely the move over our USDM Lexus one. So let's go ahead, let's throw that bad boy in. And there we go, guys, the new Altezza Grille, nice and in there. We ended up doing a zip tie on both sides. The middle one we didn't worry about. Not really sure if we actually needed it, but the 2 zip ties on the side, and check out that grill. What do you guys think? Definitely like the Altezza one better than the Lexus. So let's go ahead, let's throw on the front lip, and then this front end is going to look mint. Now, there are 2 different styles of lips that we saw on eBay that you can get. We went with one that's going to cover up this bumper damage. So the front lip's going to come up a little bit more, whereas the other ones would come with this body line and just stay down low. So because our bumper is cracked and we're not gonna do a new bumper just yet, we got a lip with like a little fin on the side there that's going to cover up some of that damage. So let's go ahead, let's unbox this new lip and let's check it out. All right, so the lip is all unpackaged. We just test fit it on there. Check this out. So you can see it covers the bumper damage nicely. It is actually a pretty good fit for being an eBay lip, I'm not gonna lie. You can kind of see there's a little mishap, but we're going to take our time once we get the wrap for the car, and we're gonna make the finish nice. For now, we're just trying to get everything mounted up, get it looking good. So that when we get the wrap here, it's literally just unbolt everything, get everything nice and wrapped and shaved down, and then put it all back together. So it actually came with some screws, and we picked up some screws. So for now, we're just gonna self-tap it in the front. Once we get the wrap in, like I said, we're gonna take all those screws out, and we're gonna do a nice finish. We're gonna do some bolts, get everything sanded so it matches the body, and then get it all nice and wrapped. But let's go ahead, let's throw in these self-tapping screws so it stays there, and then we'll check back in with you guys. All right, so we've just got the front lip installed here. We did end up taking the front bumper off. It's not too bad. 11mm on this side, 11mm on that side, and then like 3 10mm on the bottom. Super easy to get the front bumper off, but it allowed us to kind of lay the lip on the bumper and get the screws underneath all nice and in. So we ended up with one in the middle here, one about this side, and one on the other side there. And then we also have a screw tucked in here on both sides. So we've got 5 screws holding that front lip on for now. It does need a little bit of like sanding along the edges to just make it a little smoother. And also, when we get the whole car wrapped, we're probably gonna put some 3M tape on this right here just to make that suction cup up onto the bumper. So basically, when we get the wrap here and we get the wrap installed, we're gonna make the final finish on this front lip and the side skirts and rear lip super nice. But for now, I think it looks pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. Super aggressive, and I love the styling. And a nice little bonus is it hides that bumper damage. You can't even tell that it was there. So now that we've got our front end all dialed in, let's go ahead and we'll jump on our side skirts and the rear lip kit. Check this out. What do you guys think? Honestly, I think it fits pretty good for being an eBay lip. Now, we did only do the 2 bolts on each side in the fender well. It does come with some brackets to go on the rear here to tie it into the bumper, but we're going to install that with some 3M tape once we get the whole car wrapped. So rather than making a bunch of messes right now, we just wanted to see the lip kits all installed and on, and honestly, I think it's coming together nicely. So let's go ahead, let's jump on the side skirts, let's get the side skirts installed, and then I think this car is going to look sick, and it's all going to tie together. All right, so with that rear lip all installed, let's go ahead, let's get the car up in the air, front and back wheels off, and let's start throwing on the side skirt. All right, with the car up in the air and the wheels off, you wanna come in here, and in your fender well, we want to remove this black molding. This holds in your fender liner to the body of the car. We got to get those removed to get the side skirts in. So you'll have here one in the front and one in the rear. Go ahead and take those out with a Phillips screwdriver. So now with those rubber moldings removed and the car up in the air, we can go ahead and test fit our side skirts. All right guys, so here we go. We've got the side skirt basically on. So we utilized the screws from the rubber trim piece here and the same holes too. And so that way it's held up here in the front. We did the same for the rear there. And now you can see the side skirt is on. Now if you take a closer look, it does sag in the middle just a little bit, but that's because we need to go through and put a few screws in on the bottom. That way it's going to suction cup into the car and get that nice uniform body line look across the bottom of the doors there. So let's go ahead, let's throw 3 screws in here. That way it suction cups into the body, and then I'll check back in with you guys. All right, so we went ahead, we threw 4 screws in the bottom here, and now it is actually sitting pretty. So you can kind of see here, no more big gap along the body there. There is a slight one up here in the front, but we're going to take care of that one when we get it all wrapped, and we use the 3M adhesive tape there to get it to stick in, because we don't want to just ship a screw here, which would fix the problem. See? Beep! And then it works perfect. So we'll get some 3M adhesive tape on there once we wrap the whole car and get the body kit wrapped. But you guys can see now it kind of ties in the whole entire car now, with the side skirts being on and making it a little lower on the side. You can see we used the factory bolts and holes on the front and the rear there. We put some screws in the side on the bottom, and now this thing is looking sick. So let's go ahead, we'll tackle the final side over there, get it all squared away, and then we'll show you guys the grand reveal with everything tied together. Alright guys, I want to build some hype around this body kit and get you guys excited for this build, so I'm not going to show you the full final product of the IS300 just yet. So I want you guys to stay tuned for the content by smashing that subscribe button. Let us know in the comment section if you guys liked the body kit or if there's anything you would change about it. Honestly, for 400 bucks, you can't really beat it, and I think it turned out pretty dang good. But let us know if you guys are enjoying the content by liking the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.